The one and only Venom is said to be a major part of the upcoming 5th entry in the Spider-Man franchise, and per reports it sounds like that they want to really establish Venom and the presence of the symbiote in the next couple of films before we get to Spider-Man 5. So maybe even, I don't know, Spider-Man 4? Possibly Secret Wars? Who knows? What is going on with the leftover piece of the symbiote in the MCU? Well, per reports, Spider-Man 5 is where the symbiote is going to rear its head back around. And now there are more reports from frequent insiders that you can expect to see Venom at least be somewhat important in Spider-Man 5, if not like the main villain, then the early stage of the symbiote sort of finding its host to build up Venom as maybe the Spider-Man 6 villain. But we're hearing he's definitely in Spider-Man 5, and that more or less they want to establish the new sort of status for Peter Parker in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So then we can see the story unfold in terms of what this trilogy is over the course of 4, 5, and 6. And 5 being usually the darkest and most depressing of any trilogy. They apparently want to introduce Venom there in a sort of way that sort of works in that type of trilogy setting. Which to me is fine. Like, I don't want Venom to be rushed. They rushed Venom twice already. Once in Venom 3 and once out by himself because they needed to just put a Venom film out. And it's safe to say neither is the Venom that the people wanted or deserved. So maybe third time is the charm for Venom. Now, of course, whether or not this turns out to go the way that most people think or wanted to, that's going to be a different story because, well, from what we're hearing, they're not going to be able to use Eddie Brock, which is fine. And I know people are going to automatically get upset in the comments and be like, no, it's not fine. You're just a fanboy. You'll just defend anything the Marvel Studios does. He needs to be accurate. It needs to be Eddie Brock. Oh, cool, bro. Tell me some more. Mr. I have Insomniac Spider-Man icon as my avatar, arguing about accuracy, but then jerking off all over Venom, being Harry Osborn, not once complaining about the fact that they literally changed everything about Venom. Guys, just accept that things are going to change and stop holding everybody to something that they argued 15 years ago when I was like, they should just do everything comic accurately. No. As a matter of fact, I argue against that all the time now because I want news stories. Which is why I enjoyed the parents, I don't want to spoil too much, twist in Superman. Why I'm enjoying so many of these different approaches to things because they're telling us fresh stories, which is exactly why I enjoyed Insomniac's Spider-Man 2, because it was a fresh take on Venom. So I'm hoping for that again in the MCU, and whether or not it's Gargan or not, we don't know, but I welcome a new approach, and the possibility of telling us a new story that could have lasting impact on the Spider-Man legacy by changing things that we know for the better, hopefully. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.